we're gonna skip that. Welcome back, everyone. We are finally starting the second disc. So, like I had mentioned previously, since Squaresoft was running low on time and budget, the second disc got super crammed. Let's see. All this is done, blah, blah, blah. There we go. So there's going to be a lot of exposition laid upon us. Next couple segments are also going to be, like, really rushed. Might just be some boss fights. That's okay. I finally remembered to rotate my saves. Level 73. Shot down. Dreaming. I was dreaming. Perhaps it may have been but a long-forgotten memory, a dream, memory. Things remembered when one is asleep, things forgotten when one is awake. For the deepest layers of memories become the outmost layers of one's dreams. I'm gonna slowly turn down that volume a little bit so that it's not too overpowering. Which is reality, which are illusions, one cannot tell until one awakes. Or perhaps they are both at the same time, truth and fiction. Vast nebulous with no boundaries, an emptiness equivalent to my own existence. I dreamt such a dream, a long, never-ending dream. Dude, you got shot down and you fell in a coma. Calm down. Lacan. Lacan, what is wrong? Lacan? In that dream, I was called Lacan. I was an artist. I had become recognized as a talented artist and was now painting the portrait of the Nissan mother, Sophia. No, it's nothing. Let us finish for today. You look rather tired. Are you alright? I'm fine, thank you, but now that you mention it... Shall we stop for the day? You must be the one who is tired, Mother Sophia. Enough of that now. When it is just the two of us, would you stop calling me that? Just call me Ellie, as you used to in the old days. You don't have to be so stiff and formal. Oh, alright, very well. No, I mean, yeah, let's do that, Ellie. Ellie. It was a time when she went by such a name. A time when we had met up with one another. A time when nothing mattered between us. It was better that way, just two people together. Better to have left it that way. I think I might got back home for only a week or so. Oh, really? What's the matter? I ran out of paint, so need to make some more. Liar, he just wants to spend more time. You're going all that way just to do that? If I don't go there, I won't be able to get the right pigments. Oh, then how about I have one of my followers, the Kahal, take you in one of our gears? You'll arrive quicker, and you'll be much more safe. I lied. I wasn't out of paint. I just feared it would finish the portrait. I wanted to keep on painting forever. So I wanted to buy time. She'd probably despise me for that. No. She'd probably just give me her usual smile. She was that kind of a woman. Dreams, a life of a man named Lacan, the lives of countless other men, all but dreams. Now that I'm awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-ending dreams are almost impossible to remember at all. In those dreams, I loved one woman. No matter the day, no matter the era, that did not change. Nor did her name. I thought her name changed occasionally. Maybe it was just the Nissan sect. That dream changed me. The dream was the catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. That long memory of a dream is the memory of my soul. Oh God, now her soliloquy. A dream. I was dreaming a dream. Perhaps it was a memory from a distant past. A dream, a memory. Those words I was able to convey that day, that time, those thoughts I was able to carry out. Words and thoughts, the connections between the two. It's gracious. Without words, thoughts cannot be conveyed. Without thoughts, there are no words. They are both vital for the... Oh my God, we're going in circles here. They can never be divided. Like the wings of angels, like a man and a woman. Unchangeable destiny. Feelings one wishes one could change. The person who would change me. Watching myself change. I dreamt such a dream. Long, never-ending dream. Oh no, this is turning into a nightmare. Lacan, are you gonna have the same freaking dream? What's wrong? In that dream, I was called Sophia, Mother Sophia, a symbolic name, crowned upon the person who would be the people's hope, a name I was destined to have whether I wanted it or not. No, nothing. Let's finish for today. You look rather tired. God, we just had this cutscene. I'm the one who's tired. It's just the two of us. Won't you stop calling me that? Just call me Ellie, like you used to. Have you always been called Ellie? Then how come I'm Lacan and not Faye? That's the name that was given to me. But then I was Kim 4,000 years ago. Elliham. I've always liked that name. Because when I first met him, that's what he called me. That is my true name. Yep. No, I don't got the paints. Got so much freaking red hair. Can't. I need more red. Yep, lots of red. Can't do that here, though. No, none of the pigments here are right. I gotta go all the way back home. All the way back to Lahan, which I'm gonna call Lacan. When I see that Cahal, it makes me think of Cabal, like you have a bunch of cult followers. And the fact that you're the mother of this sect doesn't make it any better. I wonder when it started, that he started refusing me, the walls between us, our positions, our circumstances, refused to recognize these. It's me. Therefore, I didn't want them. To the two of us to be ourselves. That is what I wished for. So I had him paint me the way I really am. Naked. Paint me like one of your Nissan girls. Life of a woman named Sophia, and the lives of countless other women, all but dreams. Now that I'm awake, those countless numbers of long, heart-beating dreams are almost impossible to remember. In those dreams I loved one man, no matter the day, the era, nothing changed, only his name. So how come yours didn't? Dream changed me. That dream was the catalyst for me to resolve what my purpose was. I think I know now what I have to do. The long memory of a dream, perhaps it was the memory of my soul. Now I'm naked in a tube. He's finally awake. Yes, here we go. I'm healed. Also, why was I naked? You heal faster when you're naked. You've been in this nanoreactor for 3 weeks. Nanoreactor? Who the hell are you? Why was I naked? Me? I forgot my name. Some people call me Tora. You seem to have recovered completely. Those were terrible wounds, but maybe your youth and strength helped. Maybe that I'm part god? But your friend's wounds are more serious and may take a while longer. Ellie! Of course, we don't get a frontal nudity shot. Hey, quit staring at the naked girl, come here. You've been staring at me naked for 3 weeks. Fucking, where does this guy get the audacity? Oh my god, the full Monty. Ellie? Oh. Oh. It's in this room. What's in there? Hey Ellie, you just gonna keep rotating as I do? Damn it, you promiscuous. Oh look, it's Doc. Hey! Doc? I heard from Tora and hurried right over here. Boy, was that lucky. You were fortunate to have come down near Tora's research facility. Was it luck? This is no research facility. It's a man's hideaway. Yeah. The hell, man? Saitan told me about you. I was shocked to see a couple laying down with blood all over them. Half tempted to cook and eat you. At any rate, you had a narrow escape. Faye, make sure you thank Tora. Thanks very much for keeping me naked in your den. Both Ellie and I were hurt so badly. What is that machine? It's called a nanoreactor. It's a healing pod. It rebuilds you at the molecular level. Not only can it heal you, but theoretically it should be able to create many substances. Like moonshine. Is that the same thing as that guy in Solaris? I mean, same thing as Krellian is studying? Yes, that's right. I taught Krellian everything, don't you know? You did? Well, shouldn't waste time. An unimportant subject. Looks like her treatment is done. Nom, 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 nom. Wait, can I come take a look? No, you don't need to come. Just wait here. Cock block. Faye? Doc, I don't know how to feel about you just yet. Ellie! Faye. I know. This fucker took our clothes. Why don't you two go get some fresh air outside? It ought to ease the shock of the change. We've been breathing in amniotic fluid for the past 3 weeks. You, Faye? When you came in the room just then, I was afraid you may have forgotten about me and everything else. What do you mean? I mean, 'cause Ellie, you seemed a little different than before. Has my face changed? No. It's not like that. I mean, your atmosphere or impression is different, just a little. The hell are we standing on? I felt something familiar. The same way when I met you for the first time, 10,000 years ago. Hey. Yes? I don't remember you at all. Better that way. But I heard someone calling my name. Felt I was covered with something very warm. I remember that clearly. Thank you, Faye. Ellie? Kiss already! Oh, fucking cockblock. Something important we need to talk to you about. Damn it, old man! Fuck off! Alright, Ellie, let's go see what the old man wants. Yeah, sure. What am I standing? Is this his roof? We just climbed on his roof? I guess I should bring the book over here and see what the heck's going on. Where's the front door? Here? God damn it, frickin' Yoda. Where's the door? Stuck. Help. Door. Door stuck. Ooh. Food. Wine. Nice. Anything in here? Can we loot the place? Damn it. How do you feel now? Fresh forest air should have refreshed you somewhat, Anyway, it's about the removal of the seal. I found out it can be released by using the nanotechnology that regenerated you two. The nano-assemblers are enclosed in this pod. If only we could scatter them all over the world. Foreshadow. There's an ancient military installation nearby. We might be able to use the mass driver located there to launch this pod into the upper atmosphere. Once the nano-assemblers are released up there, the convection currents should spread them all over the world. I wish I could do it, but I'm getting much too old for that sort of thing. Then again, it's for your future. An old man should not butt in. You young ones must do it for yourselves. Here. And of course, I'm not asking for you to do it for free. Try this wristband on. What is that? This is an emotional control device, which nanotechnology is applied. From this machine, shaped as a wristband, nanomachines are infused through your epidermis into your brain. Oh my god, it burns! They've refined the SSRI into breathable substances such as serotonin that control emotions. Oh my god, I'm so depressed! It's difficult for you to understand because you're a simple-minded fool. But in the short, it means that the manifestation of your second personality, id, can be suppressed. Id. Bay. Well, that's all theoretical. Oh, and I did one more thing as well. I installed the same device in your gear. You mean it can release id at will? Yes. I called it System Id. That's kind of traumatic for me. Think you're triggering me? But of course, it should not be overused. Use it only as a last resort. Ellie, Doc, I. Yes, you're Faye. Don't worry, Faye, it'll never happen again with Taurus technology. He is one of the 3 Shivat's sages. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. Alright, fine. Oh, it sounds like we have a guest. At the visitor, I heard. Hey, it's alright. I don't know, Doc. This is all kind of a lot that's coming down on me. Shivat emissary Faye, we've got problems. Today, a peace settlement between Ave and Kislev is being held. Shivat. But Solaris' mobile weapons are approaching Shivat as we speak. Please help us. That has nothing to do with this young man. Torah! You're getting on my nerves for being so selfish. Saitan told me about you. You showed up after finding out that it is now controllable. Actually, yeah, you guys tried to fucking freeze me in Kryptonite. Fuck you guys. Aren't you ashamed? You haven't changed since then. You only care about yourselves. Hey, you don't need to listen to these guys who once tried to kill you. But Doc staying silent. Please go. I'll go to the mass driver. Ellie? No matter what happened before, Shivat needs your help. Although you may be saving some selfish people, there's still the world and its countries with many more innocent people. Please don't forget that. Bart and his people are fighting to protect those same lives, aren't they? So please, go help them. I guess Bart's people are from Ave, and, what do you call it? Rico's people are from Kislev. You sure? Don't worry about me. I'll manage somehow. All by yourself? I will accompany Ellie. Need to worry. I brought along my own Omni Gear. Ah, your own Omni Gear? When the hell did you get an anima relic? Fenrir. Ooh. The same one I brought from Solaris. I left it with Gasper in case of emergencies. Guess you had it beforehand? It just gave you a freaking Omni Gear? Alright, Doc. Take care. Ellie, be careful. I will. We are truly grateful for your kindness, Faye, and are totally not going to stab you in the back later. Like we did 500 years ago to Ellie. Suit yourselves. Should listen to Tora. These guys are selfish bastards. Ignis, right? Yes. All of the enemies to destroy the cities in Ignis. They have already destroyed half of Vladavik and will probably reach Nisan in about 4 hours. Shivat will try to drive them back with all the power it has. 4 hours, that's cutting it close. No need to worry. Balthazar and I fixed your gear with the nanomachines. You mean that motherfucker's still alive? I thought I killed him. He's much more powerful than ever before. Wait, if Balthazar's alive, he should be trying to see Maria, his granddaughter? What? Is old man Bal here? Emeralda is here as well. Oh my god, we got a gear upgrade. We got thicker thighs. Yeah. Juicy. Just have that as a bumper sticker right on the back. Look at how buff he is now. Yeah, look at that cod piece. Swing! This is incredible. We meet again, host of the Slayer of God. The host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. I didn't think I would ever work on it again. Oh, why are you both helping me? There are some things you just can't explain with the word fate. Just going to have to see it with your own eyes. Hey, going? Yeah, I'd better hurry. Hey, where are you going? Faye, please hurry. Dude, shut the fuck up. You guys betrayed me at the first chance you could. And you betrayed Ellie at the first chance you could. Honestly, whatever happens to Shivat, they have coming. Are you sure you want to go through with this? You wanted to live quietly from Battlefield, didn't you? I noticed myself running away from reality. At first, I thought my situation was similar to his. Thought Faye would understand my feelings. I didn't know if my love for him was real. Might have been desperate after losing my mom and dad. Ellie. Despite all that, I may still love him. That's why I want to see what Faye can do. I can do. Oh, Faye can kick some ass. Want us to be apart about ourselves again. Just need to take a break, that's all. Just spent 3 weeks naked in a tube. Want to see how I really feel. Ellie, what the fuck are you talking about? Changed a lot. What happened to you in those past 3 weeks? I don't think I've changed. Yes, you have. I should say you have matured. Like a mother. Wow. Excuse me, I'm only 18 years old. Correction. You're 9,999 years old. I'm nowhere near the age of being your mother. Sorry, you gave me that impression, that's all. Anyway, I'm going now. Alright, I will follow you as soon as I finish off here. I'm gonna just kill that emissary. I go to kill, kill, kill. Emeralda, I can't take anyone else along with me for something like this. I'll be fine on my own. If Ellie go, I go too. Emeralda have to go with you. Emeralda. No, Emeralda go too. How have you not mastered the English language? You're a frickin' android. Let her go. I'm sure Solaris has a hunch about the limiter. It may interfere, so you may feel uneasy going it alone. I think Emeralda is cut out for this job. Besides, she's going to do whatever she wants. Take care of her until I can join you, please. Okay, Emeralda. Let's help each other out and kill as many Solarians as we can. I guess we did blow up their home country. I can do it alone, just you watch, bitch. Oh. Hello there, Graph. I thought so. So you were the one who brought Faye and his girlfriend to me. I realized it the minute I saw the two of them. Why, how I could help. They looked a splitting image of you and her. Yes, just as you yourselves looked way back then. Right, Lacan. Oh, Krellian. What do you mean he's still alive? He's shot down. Yes. Didn't Ramses shoot him down? Yes. And she was also on the gear that Ramses shot down. And I can't have her die. There's already a mother, although she may be the anti-type as long as the current mother exists. As far as I see it, it's not complete. Quite picky, aren't you? Didn't you say you threw away all human emotions? I don't care what you think. Anyway, as far as he is concerned, I will put Ramses onto him. Any objections? Where is he presently? Eternac is destroyed, but part of the memory cube is still active. We should still be able to locate individuals. Wait a moment, he has left the crash site. It's heading towards Ignis. I see. So he has left the area. That means it's only a matter of time before the seal is broken. Did you say something? Nah, nothing. Just sit there and wait for the good news. What about retrieving the girl? The key is already beginning to resonate. The time of the resurrection is near. We can get the girl anytime. It doesn't have to be now. Let's take our time. Really? Really? Waiting over 10,000, almost 10,000 years? Say wait a little longer? On my way to Ignis, I re-encountered him. Karan Ramses. Ramses once again stood in my way in his Omni gear, Vendetta. It was an unavoidable battle. I realized the new function was added to my Mark II gear, System ID. Oh, released, not realized. Super Saiyan! Alright, let's take a quick look. So we have new attack levels, reaching level Infinity. We can choose System ID mode from our special options. We are going to go to special options, System. Oh, maybe it was already triggered. Alright, let's try do a triangle. Kosho X. Ho ho! Blaze pose amasses power to attack. Alright, go 10. Ooh! Oh yeah, Ramses, you're fucked. We broke his pose, so he's gonna try and do it again. Building up power. Kishin! This, you're fucked. Absolute confidence was shattered, leaving only his cry of disbelief and resentment. His machine disappeared into a sea of foliage. Why he was so fixated on me, I know not. He did say this: "If only you didn't exist." And we're gonna jump. Time, jump. In order to disperse the nanomachines, Emerald and I headed for one of the ruins of the Zeboim civilization, the Mass Driver facility. They're going to spread nanomachines in the atmosphere to try and remove everybody's limiters in the world. Fortunately, the facility was still active, which allowed us to proceed to the central control room with little difficulty. We're just going to see, we're just time jumping. Would have been walking through this giant-ass facility. Along the way, we saw various missiles and giant rockets that were created during the Zeboim era. They stood like tombstones of that ancient civilization, a graveyard for a race of people who destroyed each other over pride and arrogance. Actually, Miang convinced all the world leaders to shoot missiles and blow up everyone. Once arriving at the central control room, we met up with Saitan, who helped us activate the mass driver. We succeeded in launching a capsule containing the nanomachines, which would release the seal limiter. So now everyone in the world should have no limiters. I've seen something like that where it whips around in the giant chamber until it comes shooting out. Builds up speed. Burnt out Ethos headquarters. The smoldering ruins of Lahan. I'm so glad that we're doing it to all these dead places. Hey look, it's Doc's house. Yes, the orphanage. Must be Nissan. So by doing this, I also think it means it's screwing up the ministry's plan because the people won't turn into wells that can then be used to create Deus. Nanomachines were scattered into the upper atmosphere, began to multiply and spread throughout the whole world. The nanomachines glittered in the sunlight, flowing like a large river in the sky. The glitter would remove the bonds restraining everyone. It was to be our light of hope for regaining back our true freedom. Solaris is controlling everyone. Bastards. But then Solaris' mobile surface supremacy weapon invaded the area with great force. Shiva and Nissan's standard gear battalions were no match. It was only a matter of time before Solaris' mobile weapon arrived in Nissan. After we pushed back the Solarian gear units, we headed for Nortune, Kislev capital, administration district. We went there to obtain our one and only means of standing up against the mobile weapon. Yeah, I guess we'll save. See what I mean? It's going to be a little jumpy from here and here and there and there. Sure, we'll save here. Just going to get stories and then boss fights and then stories and then boss fights. There will be dungeons. Bit. Yeah, let's continue. The Kislev capital, Nortun's central administrative district itself, was a secret battleship constructed by Bart's ancestor, Roni Fatima, after the Great War with Solaris, many hundreds of years ago. How it fell under the control of the Kislev Empire, fuck if I know. The existence of the secret battleship remained hidden. Later, the ship was turned into a section of Kislev's imperial capital during the founding of the empire. How they never found the on button, who knows? Actually, I think it needs the Yggdrasil. Yeah, uncovering this from records, Bart activated the secret battleship in order to fight against the Solarian mobile surface supremacy weapon. Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of the command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us, commanded by its new master. The secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. Woo! Upgrades, people, upgrades! They never figured this out? Like, alright. Oh my god! It's a transformer! Oh, look at this! Holy shit. This thing would have to be... Okay, you're able to put gears inside of the Yggdrasil. And now the Yggdrasil is just the headpiece of this. This thing has got to be the Super Dimensional Gear Yggdrasil 4. Alright, so Bart's lineage owned this and lost? Alright! Transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. I'm essentially the size of a continent. Fort Hurricane. Use windmill, 168 damage. 164 damage. Damn. Let's turn up our booster. Oh, laser beam. Damn. It's too bad I got 100,000 health. And I hit for 4,000. I don't think they did the animations 100% for this thing. Like, it seems to flicker. I'm just gonna keep jumping and hitting it. Let square do. Just a sucker punch. Boom, boom. Wow, this thing is like triangle. And it's done. That is what Solaris had as their ace in the hole. Be sad. 32,000 experience for Bart. That's fun. Only Bart was piloting that. Not like everyone else was in the giant gear. Well, the mobile weapon was destroyed. Brought a sigh of relief. Whew! Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division and war, the land of Ignis once again became united. Excitement spread throughout Ave, Nisan, Kislev, and Shivat. Hooray! We've solved world problem. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate, but by the hands of Ellie, Saitan, Tora, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had begun dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. Oh no! In the beginning we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed inexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate to abnormal forms. So this is because Krallian is a dick. And he anticipated that we would fucking use nanomachines. And so he creates a virus in the nanomachines. It was triggered by the nanomachines when we removed the limiter seal that had been placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. Human form with its innate abilities released. That's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, "What becomes of normal humans?" So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. That's a lie. So they think that the time is near because people are turning, but they've been deceived by Krellian, who's actually just fucked with the nanomachines, and he's artificially turning people. Who will become the body of our servant. That's also wrong. Deus would never be a servant. You would just be fucking eradicated, you dumb bitches. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. That's because over 10,000 years, people mutate. You can't control everything. Life finds a way. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God. Or perhaps you're all just a stupid computer program. Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles, there cannot be any harm in having too many of them. Here we go. So this is where Kar Ramses was born and created by Krellian and Yang. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there is anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. The event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal. The timing was a little close for comfort. The current mutations of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, being to take the place of the original body of God. Blah 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 blah. It's like a Trojan horse released at the time of the assimilation with God. Literal virus. Isn't it different from what they intended? Of course. Can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. So Krellian is betraying the Gazelle ministry because he wants fucking Deus self? Something to that effect. Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one. It's so wishy-washy. So these are all the people who are now sick and turning into wells. Soylent System. Facilities formerly created by Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It's said that originally they were used for biological experience and brainwashing. people who mutated into what were wells, their true form of humans, gathered at these facilities. Some of the humans turned wells were attacking healthier humans, devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pains of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, severely mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. Fucking shit's fucked, yo. The Soylent system divides and merges those mutated bodies on a molecular level. A set of facilities that recreates a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. So it takes what it needs, and it feeds it to this thing. This was the truth behind the Gazelle Ministry's M plan. It takes the parts it needs from those viable genetic pieces It's a baby Deus. Deus. Ugly little thing, isn't it? To those facilities and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation. Spread, although no one actually uttered it. Mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. And there to destroy the Soylent system. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. But to me, they were desperately trying to live to each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots. Among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. This must be Ellie. Our flesh and blood, they told us that the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, would understand their pain. The answer, no matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. So I wanted to relieve their anguish. I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, the distant past. Oh, uh-oh. Then suddenly the system went out of control. Soulful mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. Uh-oh. The human form, of which was once human, began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it in order to save the people, in order to save him. So I was mistaken. I guess that one wasn't the Deus they were making. They were making something called Soulful Mass. The eyes of which was once human looked at me, pleading for death to take away the agony. Member change? That's... just really quick. Full health. Check their items. It's good. Cap, glasses, check, yep. Zoom game. Okay, couple of tips with this boss. Number 1, he has weak attacks. unless you destroy all of its 4 soulful minions. Destroy 3 of them, but not all 4. Additionally, if you hit with your 7-point elemental attacks, it actually heals him, so just use your 6-pointers. Yakko! Oh yeah. What do you got? Zenretsu. Alright, let's focus. Soulful Mass. Pretty good hit. So, this one. On to Ether attack. Xenogears. Solid 1 damage there. A sting kick. Damn, really? Natsu. Alright. He's dead. Drop that son of a bitch. And boss is done. Hey, Doc. Got 5 health. I got a pilot shield and some gold bullion. Saitan, please lend me your sword. She's gonna feed it her blood to ease its suffering.
I'm sorry. I guess I couldn't help you after all. All I can do for you now is ease your wounds. I'm so sorry.
Ellie. You...
Sorry to crank that up, because Jesus Christ, the volume for their AMVs is so low. Please, listen to me. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. We are all human. Even you fucked up mutants. This facility was built by the Solaris Ministry. It was created to implement their no-waste plan. Such facilities were to convert mutated humans into weapons that serve as tools for their ambitions. Just one part of their overall plan of racial purification. She's turned into Sophia. First, once you enter their umbrella of protection, you can avoid absolute death. It is that human life. Even if you are the only one left, devoid of a heart, what does it all mean? Do you want to be loved? Someone. So we look to others. By ourselves, we are lonely. So we try to draw close together to live. That's what it means to be human. That's how people live. A single hand cannot clap. To relieve your pain, I will give however much of my flesh you need. Don't throw away your dignity as humans. Don't let go of your human heart. Oh, Ellie, are you okay? What are you doing? Think I'm doing something foolish? Yes. Did what I could. Maybe I'm a hypocrite, a well-to-do have. Maybe it's only pity for the have-not. If I can know the joy of giving out a little of the life within me, then maybe someday it may be just possible. Human can truly give love to one. People can do it. I truly believe they can. That's why... Ellie! She's got a boo-boo on her hand. After that, we went from place to place, destroying all the Soylent System facilities located on the surface of the Earth. We freed the people held at each of the locations. All the people that had been mutated were taken in by Nissan, received treatment. Those who had mutated only mildly were treated with Tora's nanomachines, which reconstructed them and revived them. They were able to return back to their normal bodies. Fortunately, there were some that had accelerated symptoms and that their treatment was not as promising. Trying to bring them back to a form that resembled a human was the best that could be done. However, mysteriously, they no longer fought each other for survival as they did when they were held by the Soylent System. Of course, their recovery from the physical pain that they must have played a factor. It wasn't only that. The majority of the people received by Nissan were those that had been punished by Ellie and had regained their humanity. Way to go, Ellie. Between her work and destroying the Soylent System facilities, Ellie also went around and nursed the people in Nissan. She aided the bodies of the mutated, lent an ear to those who had no other place to go for help. She was on the very image of the woman who created Nissan, Mother Sophia. It became rumored that Ellie was a reincarnation or a second advent Sophia because she fucking is. Son, and you will receive salvation. The news seemed to spread further about, and people came from all over to be saved, both physically and spiritually. Free from the supervision of Solaris, the surface dwellers began to unite in one place. Germinating of those destined to be the body of the servant of God. As before, the humans are gathering in Nissan. At this rate, not to fear, this might actually be helpful for us. The time is near. Should we not prepare for those who would become the fleshy body of God and those who will awaken God? Yes, the time has come to activate the geisha key. They want to turn the keys to manually turn all the humans into fucking wells. Unfortunately for them, wait, what? Cain. What more do you intend to do? I cannot allow you to use the key. What are you doing? Without the resurrection of God, our purpose cannot be fulfilled. Or are you planning on perishing with God, Cain, without fulfilling our purpose? Your purpose, you were fated to it from your... Why haven't you realized that it does not arise from your own free will? I've heard enough. Yes, this is of our own volition. Do you still insist on opposing us? Yarr! Have you forgotten that you are my subordinates? I can destroy you if I so desire. No. We have already done our part. It's time to pass the helm to the next generation. The people will not perish. Stupid fucking history. Although the initial impact of being released from the limiter seal caused some momentary chaos, everything slowly began to settle down. We then began to search for the anima relics, catalysts to transform gears into omni-gears. In the past, 10 relics had been recovered. It is said that about half of those are in the hands of the Ministry. According to Zephyr, there should be several more relics hidden in the land. We knew then that Solaris would most certainly be searching for them. There was no way we could allow Solaris to have them. We visited the place where, using archaic records, Zephys and her people have been able to get clues on whereabouts of the relics. Following the information we obtained, we headed towards the ruins of what seemed to be an ancient civilization. It should be Zeboim. Um... I am going to... Are we in our gears, though? Emerald instead of Ellie. And sorry, Stock. I'm going to... Bring Billy. I haven't had Billy in forever. Okay then. And gear. Done. Oh, thank God, it's a save shop. Alright, ladies and gents, it's already been an hour. That is a lot of cutscenes for me. I am going to save and call it for now. We will resume next time. Getting really close to the end. We got like 22 pages left in this guide. Thank you once again. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time on Xenogears.